I would like to extend a warm welcome to all of you who are present here tonight. Yes, a very special evening it is, and of course, for a very special cause. The National Association for the Blind, West Bengal, is the single largest non-governmental organization which has been catering to the diverse interests of the visually challenged and partially sighted persons in West Bengal since 1952. From the day of its inception, it has been trying to reach the maximum number of visually challenged persons so that they can carve out a dignified identity for themselves. Their work ranges from prevention of blindness, education, training, and placement of the visually impaired people. These differently abled people have extraordinary talents which have made them special. Hence, the National Association for the Blind tries to nurture these talents. The association is dedicated to provide them a glorious past, an eventful present, and a promising future. For the past few years, they have been taking up different types of projects and trying to ring bells into the deaf ears of the society. The visually challenged persons are equally competent and exhibit rare talents. If given a favorable ambience, they too can dare to dream. Ladies and gentlemen, I would now like to call on the past president of the National Association for the Blind, who is also currently their patron, Mr. Gautam Mohan Chakravarti. Sir, would request you to say a few words on this beautiful occasion.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the show, Dream for Life. This is not going to be a fashion show. This is a show for dreamful life. It's dream for life and dreamful life. Today we are all here with a dream. The dream is to stand by those unfortunate friends of ours who have got some problems regarding their sight or regarding their thought process. But I can assure you, my dear friends, ladies and gentlemen, that they're otherwise wonderful people, and maybe a little support from us can change their lives to a large extent. And that's the dream with which this particular program has been organized. We dream that everybody will be with us, and the life of ours, everybody's, will continue to be a life full of dream. We didn't want to send a message, but before I was leaving, I got a small mail from my daughter, and she wanted that this mail should be read out. With the permission of all of you, I'll read out. It was a sports stadium. 8 children were standing on the track to participate in a running event. Ready, steady, bang. With the sound of toy pistol, all 8 girls started running. Hardly had they covered 10 to 15 steps when one of the smaller girls slipped and fell down. Due to bruises and pain, she started crying. When the other 7 girls heard the little girl cry, they stopped running, stood for a while, and turned back. Seeing the girl on the track, they all ran to help. One among them bent down, picked her up, and kissed her gently, and inquired as to how she was. They then lifted the fallen girl, pacifying her. 2 of them held her firmly, while all 7 joined hands together and walked together towards the winning post. There was pin-drop silence at the spectator stand. Officials were shocked. Slow claps multiplied to thousands as the spectators stood up in appreciation. Many eyes were filled with tears, and perhaps even God's. Yes, this happened in Hyderabad recently. The sport was conducted by National Institute of Mental Health. All these special girls had come to participate in this event. They were, as per our terminology, spastic children. Yes, they were mentally challenged. But what did they teach us, the world? Teamwork? Humanity? Equality among all? No. Perhaps they wanted to say, Successful people help others who are slightly slow in learning so that they are not left far behind. With this dream, we are all assembled here, and I'm sure that we will make the dream of our unfortunate friends successful in life. Thank you very much. Please enjoy the show.
Well, thank you so much, sir. And ladies and gentlemen, we are all here for a cause. We are all here to spread the warmth and closeness, and of course, to light up people's lives. The concept of organizing a fashion show with the visually challenged is quite unique and is first of its kind in the country. Dream for life. Ladies and gentlemen, I assure you that what lies ahead this evening will leave you not only entertained, but make you witness an exceptionally talented group of differentially able people coming forward. All proceeds that have been accumulated by donor cards will be going to the following charitable organizations: the National Association for the Blind and Global Eduware. And of course, no show is complete without support, and especially support from our sponsors. Well, starting off with Shri Ganesh Jewelry, fondly called Gaja, right from the heart. Well, Gaja showrooms have already been launched in Kolkata, Ahmedabad and Bangalore, and Gaja shop-in-shops have already been opened in New Delhi, Chandigarh, Patiala, Bathinda and Jalandhar. Product quality, innovative design and finish are the value propositions of jewelry being retailed from Gaja. Well, Gaja has launched a high-end contour jewelry collection in association with celebrity fashion designer Sabyasachi Mukherjee, who has also designed the collection. The collection is adorned by leading Bollywood personalities like Rani Mukherjee, Vidya Balan, and Tollywood actors like Rituparna Sengupta and Swastika. Gaja also has the Gaja Gold Bridals, another brand which was launched with leading designer duo Devar Neil at the Kolkata Fashion Week 2. Well, Gaja is at Fort Knox and at Vardhan Market, ladies and gentlemen. So, on to our next sponsor who's been very close to our hearts, the Shrachi Group. Dynamism and evolution are what drives the group's enterprise. Into real estate, engineering, agro, information technology, hospitals, air preheaters, and financial services. All the way. And ladies and gentlemen, also, another sponsor which has been right behind us, SPS Steel, known for its world-class brand of TMT bars under the brand name Elegant. And last but not the least, ladies and gentlemen, the UB Group, one of the world's largest manufacturers of spirits. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, and the leader in this country. And as they say, White and McKay, a little extra works wonders, and I'm sure it does. And in a short while, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have something exceptionally on the screen for you. But before that, let me tell you, what you're about to see is very special. It'll move hearts because it's Dream for Life. And it is a joint effort of Opus Communication and Inner Circle, and has been so specially created, which will move your hearts. Also, a big thank you goes out to Anirudh Roy Chaudhary, fondly called Tony, who is, of course, the National Award winner of the Best Movie on Toheen for the year 2009-2010, who has been a part of this magnificent movie, or film as you call it, you would be seeing on screen. Ladies and gentlemen, please look straight ahead at your screens, because what you're going to see is amazing.
I see you with your music in my heart. I see you with your scent in my soul. I see your beauty in the canvas of my mind. I see you in the spirit of my poetry. I dream to create, to experience. I dream to see as no one else.
Ladies and gentlemen, it sure moves your heart. But right now, it is time to thank those celebrities who took time out to say a few words for the occasion. Mr. Amitabh Bachchan, Usha Uttab, Shah Rukh Khan, and our very own Kolkata lad, Saurav Ganguly. Let's hear what they have to say.
Kanne kalaimane kani mailne kandenu nainane andi pagalunai நான் பார்க்கிறேன் ஆண்டவனே இதைதான் கேட்கிறேன் ஆரிராரோ रीरारिरो सुरमई अखियों में नन्ना मुन्ना एक सपना दे जा रे That's right. सुरमई अखियों में नन्ना मुन्ना एक सपना दे जा रहे. I've been working for and with the National Association for the Blind for more than 40 years. Actually 40 years. 1969 was the first time I ever performed for the National Association for the Blind in Ahmedabad. And that's a long, long time, isn't it? But hey, haven't we woken up as yet? We need to do that. And that's what I'm here for, to tell you how important it is for us to always concentrate on what they can and not what they cannot. It's beyond my thinking capacity, as I'm sure it is for you as well. Many of you might agree with me when I say, why should we give somebody a job or include them in something because they are visually challenged? Why can't we say, hey, they're really good, and then say, oh, did you know they were visually challenged? Isn't that a whole different world of thinking? That's the way I feel. And I know that it can happen. Mine is a very, very small drop in the ocean, but a definitive contribution. For all of us, seeing is believing. But for all of them, believing is seeing. They believe, and so they see. Isn't that so much better? I mean, if you believe, only then can you see. So many times we see so many things and then we have to believe it, and then that's really sad. But for them, the quality is so much nicer when they believe. And because they believe, they see. They believe that I can sing, or they believe that I'm 5'7", and so they can see what 5'7" is, or they can feel what the voice is. Isn't that so much more exciting? Or they can see because they believe that somebody says this is a red dress that she's wearing on the ramp, or somebody says this is a beautiful sari that she's wearing in black and gold, because they believe, so they see it, and visually it's so beautiful. So why can't we do that as well? Why can't we just say, hey, they are absolutely fantastic and they can sing so beautifully, and so why don't we give them a job? At this, when I talk about job, the reason why I'm talking about it is because I'm not here just to talk about fashion or National Association for the Blind, but I'm here to talk about the connect. I'm here to talk about the fact that we need to be aware, and we need to spread that awareness, which is much more prevalent abroad than it is over here. You know, someone like Stevie Wonder, someone like Jose Feliciano, nobody even thinks, or Ray Charles, nobody even thinks or gives it a second thought that he or she is visually challenged. They'll just love their music. I just called to say I love you. I just called to say how much I care. And after you've heard the song a million times, you say, hey, did you know he was blind? Isn't that crazy? We need to talk about them as mainstream. We need to accept them. So come join me and support the National Association for the Blind.
I convey my sincere good wishes to the National Association of Blind. I've always maintained that they're not disabled, but they're differently able. I wish them success on their program on the 31st of January. I'm told that there's a fashion show being organized. There are cultural shows every year to support the program. I thank all those who will be participating in the show, and hopefully the fundraising dinner will serve the purpose for the National Association of Blind. Let's all come together and help the differently able people. Thank you so much.
This is to pass on a message of goodness and love, and of course a huge amount of appreciation for the National Association for the Blind, also the West Bengal wing, which has been doing some great work to help out our brothers and sisters, and actually a part of a family, to bring them up to speed, to make sure that this little disability, if I may call so, is being overcome by helping everyone to educate themselves, empowering them with employment. And of course, I'm an entertainer myself, so I'm really thrilled that the association has also organized this outstanding fashion show on the 31st of January 2010, and a lot of celebs are coming for it. I've heard Jui is there, and Sharmila Tagorji is there, Shomit Chatterjee is there, and I wish I could be there, but unfortunately I have to be out. But I wish, I'm sure the fashion show will be outstanding, because the participants are from the association also, and all these stars, and what will make this fashion show is the participation of all the people who the Blind Association is helping. And God bless you all. My best wishes. I want you guys to clap the hardest and the loudest, and I pray to Allah that all goes well for the show, and inshallah, there are times when God tests us. He puts us in a position where we are supposed to overcome difficulties. And this is one of the difficulties that Allah has given to lots of us. And the Association for the Blind India, and especially the West Bengal wing, is trying to overcome that. These are children, grown-ups, adults, from all walks of life, who need to be supported with a lot of love and care. They don't need sympathy, because I personally don't think it's a disability when I see all of them making life and making life happen and ends meet. So inshallah, a part of my prayers, a part of your prayers, and the work that the Blind Association is doing is going to give us a much, much nicer life to lead. And God bless you all, and thank you very much.
I'm here to talk about the National Association for the Blind West Bengal State Branch. They're having a fashion show to be held here in order to collect funds for the association, where patients or individuals who are physically challenged are going to be walking the ramp with some of the top models of the city. I would urge you all to lend your support to this wonderful event, not because it is something that is most valuable, but I think as honored citizens, we need to pay attention and give our support to people who are physically challenged. People who are physically challenged need to be brought into the mainstream of life, need to be brought into society as in normal a way as possible, which is one of the reasons why this event is being held. I'm there to support it, and I urge all of you to support it also. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, you heard what they said, and you're about to witness something which is going to be spectacular. Though it's dark, but there's so much colors around, and that's what Dream for Life is all about. Of course, the designer for this evening, Agni Mitra Paul. Well, women who value pulchritude will necessarily flock to Agni Mitra Paul, the fashion designer who proves that you can look glamorous and create the same kind of enchantment of those who love their flamboyance. Agni Mitra's creation reaches out to a confident, independent individual who needs to make a Western statement while at the same time keeping the Indian exotic touch intact. And hey, if you want to check out a lot about Agni Mitra Paul's collection, www.agnimitrapol.com is the site to get on to. And today the collection is going to be spectacular. From the maxi dress in the floral print in satin and crepe, very feminine and graceful look, to the ethnic collection in orange and georgette, very traditional in light pastel tones, very soft look with a great softness. Short dresses will also be a part of the entire collection in multicolor with net and crepe. And remember, as color comes in, we give a glimpse of hope to all those people along with the celebrities who are going to be walking on. And launching menswear tonight with Jodhpuri, Nehru jackets, bandgala, blazers, kurtas, and it goes on. And there's also going to be black and white for the visually impaired girls and the mentally challenged girls. It's not a black and white world for them, ladies and gentlemen. And supporting that beautiful sequences is going to be the voice of Adil Hussaini. The models will be walking the ramp to live Sufi music by Sufi exponent Adil Hussaini. Without doubt, the most striking quality about Adil Hussaini's music is his lingering voice that reminds you of none other than the Sufi legend himself, Ustad Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan. With modern musical influences, entrancing Sufi rhythms, and a voice to match, Adil Hussaini has successfully transcended cultural boundaries to carve out a name for himself, despite the recurring comparisons with his inspiration and once mentor, Ustad Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's add some color into our lives and unfold Dream for Life.
Sani da gani da ni ni da, dani sa ga ma sa. Sani da gani da ni da, dani sa ga ma sa ga ma da ni da ni da ni da ba da ma ba ga re ga pa ga re afuri.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Arjun Rampal.
जाना की तारीफ मुमकिन नहीं, उसने जाना की तारीफ मुमकिन नहीं। आफरी 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 आफरी, तू भी देखे अगर तो कहे हम नशी। आफरी 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 आफरी, उसने जाना की तारीफ मुमकिन नहीं, उसने जाना की तारीफ मुमकिन नहीं। ऐसा देखा नहीं खूबसूरत कोई, जिस्म जैसे अजंता की मूरत कोई, जिस्म जैसे निगाहों का जादू कोई, जिस्म नगमा कोई, जिस्म खुशबू कोई, जिस्म जैसे मचलती हुई राख, जिस्म जैसे महकती हुई चाँद, जिस्म जैसे के खिलता हुआ एक चमन, जिस्म जैसे के सूरज की पहली किरण, जिस्म तरशा हुआ दिलकशो दिलनशी, सरदली संदली मरमरी मरमरी, संदली संदली मरमरी मरमरी, संदली संदली मरमरी मरमरी। आफरी आफरी आफरी, आफरी आफरी आफरी, उसने जाना कि तारीफ मुमकिन नहीं, उसने जाना कि तारीफ मुमकिन नहीं। सनी दा गणी दा नी नी दा, गणी सा ग म ग सा सा सा, सनी दा गणी दा नी नी दा, गणी सा ग म म ग म ग म दा दा म दा नी, गणी दा नी दा नी दा नी दा बा पा दा म म ब ग ग रे ग म ग पा म ग रे आफरी आफरी, उसने जाना कि तारीफ मुमकिन नहीं, उसने जाना कि तारीफ मुमकिन नहीं। आंखें देखी तो मैं देखता रह गया, जाम दो और दोनों ही दो आतिशा, आंखें या मैं कदे के ये दो बाब है, आंखें इनको कहूँ या कहूँ ख्वाब है, आंखें नीची हुई तो हया बन गई, आंखें ऊंची हुई तो दुआ बन गई, आंखें उठकर झुकी तो अदा बन गई, आंखें झुककर उठी तो खजा बन गई, आंखें दिल में पैदा आसमान और जमीन, नरगिसी नरगिसी सुरमगी सुरमगी, नरगिसी नरगिसी सुरमगी सुरमगी, नरगिसी नरगिसी सुरमगी सुरमगी, आफरी 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 आफरी, उसने जाना कि तारीफ मुमकिन नहीं, उसने जाना कि तारीफ मुमकिन नहीं। आफरी 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 आफरी, तू भी देखे अकल तो कहे हम नशी, आफरी 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 आफरी, उसने जाना कि तारीफ मुमकिन नहीं, उसने जाना कि तारीफ मुमकिन